Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it. Let them know that.
Well, hello. You guys don't know how long this took for me to get this together, okay? I am 11 days officially post-op. I had a hysterectomy. Let's talk about it. We gonna talk. But first, I need my water. And you need to stay hydrated. Let me get a packet of this going. How have you been? It's been a lot for me. Just say, this cotton candy, liquid IV, is linked in my Amazon storefront and on my TikTok shop. Watch this. Just so pretty. You have to stay hydrated when you are dealing with recovery, when you are working out, things of that nature. You have to stay hydrated. Because I am not washing dishes. I'm going to talk about my journey of having a hysterectomy at 42 because these fibroids was killing my uterus and my uterus was giving out on me, okay? At some point in this video, I have been going back and forth. I'm not sure if I'm going to post a picture because it's very graphic, but if I were to show you what I had inside me while I was working out on my daily basis, you would be like, how are you functioning? You know, I had a problem because I don't trust man, but I trust God. So I have been praying and I have been really diving into myself and asking God what I should do. I've helped heal so many people, as you know, like daily people are jumping my inbox. I have guides, I have all types of things to help everybody else. But when it came to me, I couldn't help myself. And why is that? That was a question that was haunting me. Like, why can I help everybody, but I can't help myself? It was because I was misdiagnosed too late. And once I realized that I had fibroids and I didn't have endometriosis and all of the other stuff they were trying to figure out, and cysts, my fibroids had grown, okay? Let me take a sip of this water. Because we gonna talk. Here, I'm still very much swollen and I have the belly binder on. So this is what you see. This is not my abdomen at all. So don't don't get that twisted. So where do I start? Let's start with me making a decision to have the fibroids removed and I end up having a total hysterectomy. In a total hysterectomy, they took everything and left my ovaries. So yeah, it was brutal. And I had to have an abdominal. So they had to go in and cut my stomach open. I've never had surgery at all. Ridiculous. You know, I had a natural birth. And so there was a fear of going under. I felt like if I was to go under that I would never like wake up. And, you know, because I'm allergic to everything. Like my allergy list is crazy. So that was one of my biggest fears. But after praying and I'm like, okay, I can't keep living like this, God. Like, what are we going to do? The hospital, shout out to Piedmont Fayette in Fayetteville. I didn't go to the city. I didn't go to Atlanta or anything like that. I went over there with them folks. They took care of me. And every nurse, every doctor, everybody that came in contact was speaking of God. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is my actual sign. Because the last minute, I was going to really back out. So they had the needle in my arm and I still have the little mark there. And the anesthesiologist came in and he was like, tell me, what are your fears? And so I'm like, I have a fear of going to sleep and not waking up. He was like, well, I'm going to have you in this nice cocktail and you going to be partying. And as he's explaining this, he has an assistant and he said, I'm going to give you something to relax. What that was the actual anesthesia to put my ass out because they saw me having hesitations. And when I woke up, I was in recovery. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, I woke up, I was like, I really did this. I really did this. I really did. And then I felt the pain. I was like, I really did this. But when I woke up, I had a moment of clarity. The fuzziness was gone. Of course, I felt heavy because I just had abdominal surgery, but I felt light. That fibroid in my uterus was weighing me down so much. It was just like, I felt like I can breathe. Actually, I couldn't breathe because they had the tubes down my throat, so I had a sore throat. It was a lot of things going on with that hospital. But overall, I gave them a 4. I gave them 4 stars. It would have been 5 if there was a little bit more things, but overall, they were a great hospital. Now, let's talk. One fibroid that they measured was 22 centimeters. I had multiple. Now, let me just say this. Everything that I was doing naturally was working. Let me not say that it wasn't working. So when they finally went in and they cut it out, my doctor did say the smaller ones were like dissolving and, so the natural stuff that I was doing was working. It was just that the big ones were too far gone. And once it was gone, it just kept getting bigger. So 2 years ago, I went to my doctor. Shout out to Crystal Slade. She is awesome. This lady, first of all, she's an African-American doctor, OBGYN. She took so much care of me. She is not going to pressure you. 2 years ago, I've been going to her longer because I've been down here for a while. But 2 years ago, I was like, I want to do the surgery, da-da-da-da. She was like, I can help you, right? And I'm like, okay. They gave me the surgery date. I backed out. Coming up to this, I realized 2 years ago, it was 20. That one was 20. So every year it has grown a centimeter. And I was like, you know what? It's just going to keep on going. It was pushing my stomach up, pushing my organs, dealing with constipation, dealing with it sitting on my bladder. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't normal. And that time of the month, forget about it. Not going outside, not going to work. I'm calling out. I don't care. I got to stay 10 steps from the bathroom because I'm going to have to go all the time, all day. And it's going to look like a whole murder scene. Women have been there that knows, no. When I'm in recovery, she comes and she shows me the picture of the uterus with the fibroids in it. Like, she didn't have them laid out like how you have on a table. No, she just had the, I think this is the time where I'm going to put the picture. I'm going to put the picture and it's going to be quick because I don't know if I could put this online and if I'm going to get violations, but it's going to be, oof. Once you see it, you're going to be like, how did you function? Anyway, so she got it out and I can say I have a better quality of life. I'm 11 days. I tried to do the video yesterday. It wasn't working. I was too tired. Like, I took a shower and then after that I got to rest. There's really steps and you can't overdo it. So a person that's very active or overly active like myself, you can't be moving around like how you used to. You gotta kind of sit down, let your body heal. You've been cut through 6 layers and all of that stuff, and so your body has to rest and repair. If not, you're going to damage something and then it's just going to be worse. I just want to put that out there. And I can say I have been doing a lot, but I'm going to show you some things that's been helping me. One thing, this is like my best friend. So clock that. So I use that to pick things up. And that's just been a lifesaver for me. I have an Amazon storefront. I have the hysterectomy, C-section recovery must-haves. And I have some stuff here on my table. I'm going to share that with you guys. And if you have any questions, I'm an open book. I've always been an open book. Ever since I've posted my first thing, people have come out and said, thank you. Thank you for talking about you know, like being an open book. I thought I was the only one. Oh my gosh, da 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 da. So, you know, even if I touch one person, I consider myself done. Job well done. So this abdominal binder is loose right now. I don't know if you can see. So my stomach is here and the binder. So I do have to tighten it because I look like I'm pregnant and it looks crazy, but my waist is going to be a problem this summer. Let's get into the must-haves. And I'm not getting paid for this, but I would get paid if you guys go on my Amazon storefront, on my TikTok, and, you know, order from there. But liquid IV hydration. So my favorite one out of them all is strawberry. I love the strawberry. Next, I will say is the cotton candy. It's nice, soft. Like when I want something sweet, but I really don't want to eat anything sweet, this is like good. But I only do one a day. Like, don't overdo it, you know? So that. Things that I needed in a hospital. People think that they're just going to get up and take a shower and it's going to be that easy. I'm going to tell you no. So good thing my spirit said buy bathing wipes to get wiped down and all of those things. Amazon storefront. Dude wipes. So many people onto this. Like if you, I mean, I use this outside of my surgery. I mean, if you go into the bathroom, you have a number 2 and you just think tissue's going to do it, you're nasty. I'm just here to tell you, you're nasty, okay? I've been using them for years. I've put people on dude wipes. I don't have everything, but I have some stuff. And some things that I just turned to Amazon. Like I use the abdominal pillow when I'm in a car. Just realized that I didn't need that, so I returned it to Amazon. I just put a pillow in front of me and then I put the pillow over the seat and I was absolutely fine. So some things you need and some things you absolutely do not need. Like, so some people also have been spending a lot of money on their postpartum panties. Ladies, get granny panties, okay? You ain't got to do anything fancy. You don't have to, you're recovering from surgery. Even, well, I didn't have a vaginal. But if you've had a vaginal hysterectomy and you still have some like flow or whatever, go get those Depends. I'm vegan. You need gum because that gas is real. This is for my vegan folks. If you're not vegan, invest. It don't have all of those crazy additives and things of that nature. Matter of fact, I'm about to chew right now because I'm getting dry mouth. And this is one thing that is real. Okay, it's a lot that I deal with. And me doing this video, I'm really toughing it out for y'all. So I just want you guys to know. This is one that I bought online. And it was absolutely too tight. I think I could probably fit in it in like 2 weeks or something like that. Right now, I'm still very much swollen. So I have the abdominal binder from the hospital. Yes, they give you one. They give you a whole bunch of stuff, okay? Take the abdominal binder, use it, keep it on. It is recommended to keep the binder on for a month, okay? This is not something that you want to wear for the rest of your life. You have to wear it for like a month. Then after that, you want to take it off and allow your muscles to do its thing, repair and recover, you know? It will give you some socks. You can buy your own. I have purchased my own. So they will give you socks. But you do need to get up and you need to start walking expeditiously. And the reason being, hold on, I'm starting to look crazy. The reason being is you do not want to form blood clots. That is a thing. So the first time I got up and walked out, the room started spinning. And I said, put me back down. So they put me down. And I only stayed overnight. And of course they had a catheter, TMI, but they had a catheter. So they was like, we're going to take the catheter out tonight. And then you have to like go to the bathroom by yourself. You know, there's certain things you got to do before you have to be able to leave. And so I was forced to get up knowing that, you know, they put these pads, like stuff on your legs to like constantly massage your muscles so you don't get blood clots. They give you antibiotics, all types of stuff to make sure you don't get an infection. But because I don't take any medicines, it was like harsh on my body. And so it was a lot. I will say that. What else? I don't know if I'm missing. What do I feel like? Oh, take your meds. They prescribed me Percocets and they prescribed me ibuprofen. Day 2 through 4 for me, I don't know how it would be for somebody else, has been hell. 2 through 4 was hell. I took the Percocets 2 through 4. And then I felt like my side effects were feeling like I was hallucinating. Of course, very drowsy and all of those things. So I stopped taking them. And then I just started taking my ibuprofen and then slowly weaning myself off. Like, so now I'm up to just taking 1 ibuprofen every night before I go to bed because I'm feeling like the incision is a little, I could start feeling the pain a little bit. Like, especially if I'm walking around and doing too much. So, and then I'm able to sleep through the night. So that's been awesome. You do need to get your rest. Don't be like me and try to be up and do everything. I want to shout out my mom. My mom is a selfless woman. She has things going on in her life and within herself, and she put that to the back burner to be a mom. So for everyone that says that I'm a great mom to Kiki, is because of the examples I've had from my grandmother, from my aunts, from my uncles, from my mom. She has been holding me down, and she's in her 70s. So you're going to need help. You can't do it alone. And for those who have to do it alone, I definitely send my love and my prayers and everything for you, because it definitely is rough. But the support is everything. I feel like I might be missing something, but this is already a lengthy video. So if there's any questions, there's any comments, there's anything that you feel like I've missed, whatever, please ask me. And I'll be authentically honest. There is nothing for me to hide at this point. I have been completely honest about my journey, about everything. And I'm an advocate for health and wellness. So don't be afraid there. But until next time, you guys be great. Listen to your body. Listen to your doctors. Listen to your spirit. And before anything, pray. And when you pray, sometimes the answer is not going to come right away. I prayed about this surgery for 2 years. 2 years. And God finally told me, like, it's that time. And then he placed the right people to take care of me. And now I'm here talking about it with you. And I am actually healing. So it's going to be all white summer for me. It is going to be a pain-free life for me. You know, like, so those are the things that I'm looking forward to. Like I said, I did a lot to make this video for you, but I love you guys. I thank you for all the well wishes. I thank you for checking in. I thank you for thinking about me. I thank you for just taking a second to be like, are you okay? How are you mentally? You know, like, that means a lot. Have a good one. I'm signing off.